The NLAW anti-tank system has attracted plenty of praise in recent months. Short for Next Generation Light Anti-Tank Weapon, this shoulder-fired guided missile system is so simple that it can be used effectively by soldiers with minimal training. Its ability to stop main battle tanks dead in their tracks anywhere from 20 to 800 meters has made headlines around the planet. But there's also been a degree of confusion. Some people refer to NLAW as a British system, others say it's a Saab system. So where exactly does NLAW come from? What are the features that make it so effective, and how do soldiers use NLAW in the field? In truth, NLAW is a symbol of international cooperation. It came about when the British Ministry of Defence and the Swedish Armed Forces both decided to create a new system to defeat increasingly powerful enemy tanks in the 1990s. Saab was tasked with developing a new system to meet the MOD's specifications, and in 2009 we delivered NLAW to the British, Swedish and Finnish defence forces. Today, the NLAW system is assembled by aeronautics company Thales in Northern Ireland from components made in a wide range of countries, so it's a truly international product. Saab's NLAW has become one of the planet's most talked about weapon systems, thanks to its ability to stop main battle tanks in their tracks. The system is so simple, so transportable and so accurate that it can be successfully used after even a brief training session. These characteristics aren't the result of chance. Right from the earliest design stage, Britain's Ministry of Defence provided Saab with a clear brief on the features that we needed to include in NLAW. It was essential that the system was powerful enough to defeat main battle tanks and to help turn the course of battles. At the same time, it couldn't be too complex. The MOD insisted that everyone from a gunner down to a cook or a logistics officer needed to be able to fire it. Another requirement was for NLAW to be man-portable, to be able to be carried by a single soldier. And it had to be light enough to be shoulder-fired. Its munitions needed to be insensitive, able to withstand shock, heat and adjacent detonating munitions. And it had to be fit for use in built-up environments where modern conflicts often occur. Is it any wonder that the unique system that Saab produced has now caught the attention of the world? Saab's NLAW system is so effective at destroying main battle tanks that you might find yourself asking the question, why aren't all anti-tank systems made the same way? While there are other systems on the market, none provide the same game-changing combination of ease of use, transportability and affordability that NLAW does. The answer is that when NLAW was developed, Saab was in a unique position to produce a system that brought together the simplicity of a shoulder-fired weapon with the extreme accuracy of a guided missile. By the 1990s, when work began on the project, we already had decades of experience producing our shoulder-fired Carl Gustaf and AT-4 recoiler systems. Rugged and easy to use, both remain weapons of choice for ground forces. At the same time, we were experts in guided missile technology, thanks to our work developing the BIL, RBS-70 and BAMSA systems for customers around the world. We knew the two technologies could produce extraordinary results if put together. But creating NLAW also required us to bring together knowledge in other areas, including system safety, warheads, proximity fuses and propulsion. We also applied our knowledge on guided systems, advanced electronics, mechanics, lightweight materials and human-machine interfaces. Creating NLAW involved designing and testing different components and materials, with engineers then slowly scaling up to tests involving the full weapon. At the Saab Bofors Test Centre in Karlskoga, we carried out vibration and environmental tests and finally test firings. By the time the system was delivered to the first customers in 2009, NLAW was fully tested, fit for purpose and ready for use against main battle tanks. There are plenty of options on the market for armed forces looking to acquire an anti-tank system, but there's only one NLAW. No other system has proved so effective and so easy to use against main battle tanks. So what is it that sets NLAW apart, and what makes it the obvious choice for deployed ground forces who need to neutralise tanks? For a start, there's NLAW's range. It can be fired up to 800 meters from the target and right down to 20 meters from the target. That makes it highly effective, everywhere from built-up urban environments to the countryside. Then there's the choice between direct attack and overfly top attack mode. NLAW enables you to destroy main battle tanks, whether they are standing still, on the move, or even partially concealed behind obstacles. Unlike many anti-tank systems, NLAW doesn't require precise information on range to target to be accurate. You just track the target for 3 to 6 seconds and pull the trigger. The guidance system does the rest. NLAW is super quick to deploy. From carrying NLAW in your hand to having an effect on the target takes less than 10 seconds. And NLAW is powerful. Once the system's dynamically compensated warhead leaves the muzzle, it can travel 400 meters in 2 seconds, penetrating armor more than 500 millimeters thick. It's no wonder that NLAW is known as the ultimate tank killer. If you're a ground combat soldier, it's crucial that you remember one key rule about engaging the enemy. As soon as you take your shot, you reveal your position and become a target yourself. So when you're firing on main battle tanks, your first shot needs to be an effective one. That's why combat troops love NLAW. Like David and Goliath, NLAW lets dismounted troops destroy the might of a much more powerful enemy. One of NLAW's greatest advantages is its portability. The system measures a little over a meter long and weighs just 12.5 kilograms, is incredibly well balanced when held in the hand or resting on the shoulder. NLAW is fully disposable, and a saltwater counter-mass system allows it to be safely used in confined spaces, like rooms in urban combat zones. But perhaps the beauty of NLAW is its versatility. In the field, the gunner can select direct attack, where NLAW fires its missile directly into the target, or he or she can use a toggle to select overfly top attack. This directs the fired missile to fly 1 meter above the line of sight before coming down to destroy the target. This is useful where a tank might be partially concealed. You can also choose the arming distance if you want the missile to fly blind past an already hit target before it begins detecting targets. Whilst many people have learned of NLAW for the first time in 2022, the troops who use it have long understood a simple truth. For accuracy, portability and versatility, there is simply no better anti-tank system than NLAW.